So, ang atong verse karon is naa sa John 14:15. It's a very familiar verse. Bisan mga bata sa Sunday school, memorize kini nga verse. John 14:15. If you love me, obey my commandments. So, very familiar, no? Kisay wa kadungog anang nga verse. Very familiar. Unya, pero when we read John 14:15, kinahanglan nato masabtan una, we need to understand first where og kanus where and when this happened. So this verse wala ni siya gisulti sa kanang pares ani nga room nga kalmar kay mga tao chill. Wala ni siya gi-preach pod sa public stage. Gisulti ni siya in a room nga puno sa tension. Kasuway mo sa room nga puno sa tension, kanang padong mag announce o kisay pasar, kisay bagsak katong mga estudyante, puno sa tension. Kanin John 14, nahitabo ni siya, part ni siya sa upper room discourse sa Ginoo ni Jesus Christ. Mo ni siya ang katong the night before the cross. So, ang mga disipulo, mga apostles, mga disciples, nagtapok sa isa ka room for the Passover meal. Kung ano siya, sacred night ni siya. Kanya siya nga tradition, familiar kayo. It's a familiar tradition. But this Passover feels different. Why? Because before siya ning sulti ani, Jesus did something very shocking. Si Jesus ning luhod, ning stoop, ning naog ba, ning level down, and he washed the disciples' feet. And then in that same room, Jesus dropped a bombshell, warag bomba. One of you will betray me. Ang fear, ang kahadlok ning kuyanap, ning sabwag ba, ning puno sa room. Mga mata nila, tanawanay sila. Tanawanay nga nay kahadlok. And then ang mga hearts nagbuto-buto. I-imagine ako ba, hearts nagbuto-buto. One of you will betray me. Kaya ba mo kinsa na, no? And then, if that was, as if it were not enough, Jesus told them something even harder. Kaya ba mo unsa? I am going away. I am going away. Ingon si Jesus Christ. Kaning mga naminaw niya, gikalimtan nila tanan, gibiyaan nila tanan para aning tawhana, para ni Jesus. Unya moingon siya, I am going away. Gusto na ko ipa-realize sa inyo guys, unsa ka grabe ni siya nga moment, dili lang ni siya labyan lang sa Bible nga, kalma lang, if you love me, obey my commandments. The one they believed who would restore Israel. Moingon nga, I am going away. Para asa pa man ni atong mga gipambuhat ni sa una. And the one who comes storms and raise the dead is telling them he is leaving. He is going away. Church, this is not a peaceful moment. It is a heavy moment, an emotional moment, a confusing moment. The disciples were confused. Confused about what's coming. They are afraid of being left alone. You say afraid of being left alone. Afraid of being left alone and anxious about the future, nag-worry about the future. Because this is not casual conversation. Dili lang ni kanang mura lang nag-istorya nga murag kita. This is farewell conversation. That's why every word Jesus speaks here matters. Every sentence na ay urgency. And every instruction, daghan mag instructions ani, is spoken with deep love. Kaya imagine mo to si Jesus nga mag-farewell na siya sa iyang mga tao. So deep love and intimacy. That's why when Jesus says in John 14:15, if you love me, obey my commandments, Jesus is not giving a suggestion. Dili ni siya suggestion. Jesus is not starting a debate. No. Jesus is preparing the disciples for a life without His physical presence and teaching them and nagtudlo kanila, unsaon nga ang gugma ma-prove even if He is no longer standing in front of them. If you love me, obey my commandments. This is love spoken on the edge of the cross. This is obedience shaped by sacrifice. Kani siya kamatuoran. This is truth nga gideliver ni Jesus Christ in the final hours. Familiar? In the final hours. That's why this verse still speaks to us powerfully today.